almost forgot how to do this. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into another one of my videos. If you're new here, welcome to the P gang. Feel more than welcome to subscribe down below. Join the family, join the gang. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't. That is where you guys can DM me your video suggestions or simply just comment down below. So I'm back with another video, a story time video. This video has been requested a couple times by a couple people. You guys really liked my embarrassing moments in high school video, and you guys kind of wanted to see another story time video. So today I'm going to be doing how I got ghosted story time, and also how to cope, how to deal with it, the warning signs on, you know, what to look out for, to help guys. I just want to help. This happened a long time ago, like a while ago, so I'm not sour, I'm not pressed, we're good, we have moved. So without any further ado, let's get into the video and into how I got ghosted. This was in 2017, 2018, somewhere there. My ghosting story started how most people's ghosting stories started off. I was talking to this senior. Now, I was like 16, 17 around the time. Cute. Until it wasn't. Anyways, in that time, I don't know what made me think that I could talk to guys from university. I didn't even know I was talking to guys in the first place, guys. I never used to talk to guys. But sis shot her shot at a university guy that was known to be bad news. Now, guys, yeah, if you know someone is bad news, already that's a big red flag. But you know, when you're young and naive, you don't actually know. You just hear all these people saying all these things, but you're like, oh no, it's not like that with me. Oh no, it's different. Sis. So to say, he technically had a bad reputation. I just like really filtered things out in my head, just ignored the negatives people said about him, which were a lot, and just focused on the good, you know. I was like, you know, people change, people grow, whatever. Why are you even talking to boys? So it started off as me shooting my shot, which was already a big red flag because I never used to shoot my shot. Again, guys, I don't know what was wrong with me in this specific year, but I did have a midlife crisis in that specific year, so I kind of understand. So cool, I shot my shot, I slid in the DMs, and I was like, hey, you're cute, you know, let's get to know each other. I really can't believe this was me, you guys. I really can't believe this was me. Anyway, so cool, I shot my shot, he responded, and we started talking. So the number one red flag here was that he was a lot older than me. Second red flag is that he was known to belong to the streets, okay? He was known to belong to the streets. So now, 2 weeks into the talking stage, right? A bunch of people come to me because I used to like post him on my WhatsApp status for like 10 seconds. I never used to post him. Actually, I never posted anyone until now. So Kiki, she's talking to someone. Like 2 weeks later, after we started talking, after I started posting him on the low, a lot of people started approaching me, like, or they'd be like, oh, but I thought my friend was talking to him. Oh, but that guy's also talking to my friend. Oh, but he just DM'd me, like a lot of things. And I'm just like, ugh, these people are just trying to get at me in my relationship. These people don't want to see me winning. These people just want me to be left out in the dust. The things we tell ourselves, it's really sad. So now in the actual dynamic between the two of us, it was always really like structured. Like, always send the good morning text, he would always send the good night text. He would send voice notes, like throw in a couple voice notes to show that he's making effort. No calls, okay, no video chats, no link ups. So we only talked in the morning and we only talked in the evenings. That's it. So obviously you're wondering like what this person does in the day. But like, I was like a high school kid, so I was like, oh, I don't know. They're in university. They probably have such busy days. He's really making his time to make sure he talks to me. You know, the mindset, the small girl head Pukuu. So time goes by, and we still haven't seen each other. And I started thinking it was just getting really tiring. Another warning sign was that he never posted me. I always posted him. Ladies, if you are not being posted, just know something is off. Cool, mash up, everything's cool. And at this time, I was about to leave the country the next day. So I actually made an effort. Like, I personally made an effort. I was like, okay, it's the day before I leave. Let me just make sure I see you. Let's meet, let's talk. The day before I leave, we meet. It was very awkward. It was very, you know, uncomfortable. I thought that my stomach would be filled with butterflies. I thought it would be so exciting. But he was just so off, you guys. Like, he was so shady. Oh my gosh, this guy was so shady. I don't even know how I didn't realize he was so shady. Whoop. It was just really awkward. Like, the vibe was just off, and I was like, okay, you know what, it's fine. It's just because we're meeting for the first time. We just need to get used to each other. Like, I was really all the way selling myself dreams, you guys. So sad. Cool. So the next day comes and I leave. So I was gone for 2 weeks, and a lot happened in these 2 weeks, guys. It was wild. Okay, so I know some of you guys saw the actual vlog of my trip on HR Dynasty. That is the 2 weeks. It was happening in those 2 weeks that I vlogged that video. We traveled with the United Nations to do, you know what? If you guys want to find out about the trip, you can watch the vlog. It's still on HR Dynasty. So guys, this is where it all started unraveling. Cool. Now he says, you know, have a safe flight. I wish you all the best. What a run. Cool. So I get there, and then obviously we're settling down, we're unpacking, we're meeting all the girls, whatever. Again, if you want to see how that whole trip went, the video is still there. And I wasn't really paying attention to like my phone. I was just trying to like reach out to my parents and things like that. But other than that, we were like really in the moment. It's just before I went to bed, I was like, oh snap, we haven't talked all day, or he hasn't sent me a message since, you know, have a safe flight. Mind you, I sent him multiple text messages trying to keep him up to date with everything that was happening. So 1 day passes, no contact. The next day, my messages are seen. My messages have blue ticks, guys. All of them, all 8, 7, 9, 10 of them, blue ticks. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Maybe he was busy, maybe something came up, maybe he's going through something. But then the nigga starts updating his WhatsApp status. So you leave me on blue ticks, and then you start updating your WhatsApp status. And honestly, it's just shady. It's just very, very shady. It's just all just incredibly shady. You know, so it's definitely not that this person was going through something, so they just couldn't reach out. They could reach out. They just didn't want to. And obviously at this point, I'm like brainstorming with all the girls. I literally remember making them come to our room all the time to help me with the situation. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, the guy's just not interested. He's just not interested. But you know me, I couldn't like accept it, you know? So cool. He just doesn't reach out. He just stops reaching out. It comes to the first weekend that I'm there. Still no response, no nothing. And then that is when I was like, this person is not replying to my text. By the way, I've been texting him ever since the day I landed till that weekend. So I was texting every day. I was like, what's going on? What's up? Why aren't you answering to my text? Everything. You know, I thought everything was going well, was going smooth because we saw each other before I left. It was weird, but I still thought everything was okay. But just no response, nothing. Just a ghost, like in the air, floating around somewhere. I don't know. Anyways, cool. So that weekend, I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of trying to come up with solutions. I'm tired of trying to think, what could have happened? What did I do? What did I say? Whatever. So then I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna call this person, because I never used to call him. That was never a thing that we did. So I was like, okay, if I'm calling him, then he knows it's serious. He's gonna pick up. We're gonna talk about this. Cool. So I call. So first, he doesn't pick up the first 3 times. If you know me, you know I'm a persistent person. You know I'm just not gonna like disappear. I'm going to find out what is the matter, what is the problem, and we fix it and we move. Now, he doesn't pick up for the first 3 times, and then he starts typing. And I was so angry at this point. I was like, you've been ghosting me since who knows when. You've been not replying to my things. You've been viewing my status. You've been status updating yourself. Yeah, I was all the way heated at this point. I was like over it. I was not having it. And then he's like typing. Basically, guys, the nerve. So this guy tells me after a whole week of me texting, a whole week of me being ignored, a whole week of a ghost, he texts me and he's like, if you're gonna talk to someone, make sure you're not talking to 5 other people. First of all, the nerve. First of all. So obviously in the moment I was like, oh my gosh, I got a response. What is he saying? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And guys, this is the weirdest part. So basically I got that hateful message and then I get a message. So you guys know back in the day, Instagram only showed like the first 3 letters of like your username in the DMs. And so anybody could have changed their name to your name and just added like numbers at the back, but you wouldn't know because it just shows the first 3 letters, whatever. So basically it was screenshots of my account talking to other people on Instagram, shooting my shot to other guys on Instagram. You know, those Vintu guys, the basic guys that everybody knows. So basically they were obviously fake because that wasn't me. You know, I don't do that. I just don't do that. And WhatsApp screenshots of conversations that I supposedly had on WhatsApp. Basically it was my profile picture on WhatsApp, a conversation with my profile picture there, and the name saved as obviously Pukuu, talking to other guys, being really flirty, weird things. And I'm like, this is not me. I mean, I understand, but it's not me. And if you honestly think about it, it's really hard denying evidence that has your name on it and that has like your details and stuff. So I know someone recreated my Instagram. I don't know who has time to make a new Instagram account to put people's names and profile pictures, because guys, it really wasn't me. Like, for the life of me, I could not understand. I was like, this isn't me. So I was here denying, and then he just blocked me. He just blocked me after that. And I felt so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even blame him. He was sent fake screenshots of my account, fake things, fake conversations, probably going through it. So basically I just spent that time really beating myself up, trying to find out who it could have been, what it could have been, reread the conversation, see where I went wrong. And it was just very draining. Fast forward to the end, he decided to unblock me after months and months and months. And he told me that he knew it wasn't my account. He knew the person that made the accounts, made the screenshots, made it happen. He just didn't know how to stop talking to me because he was talking to someone else, obviously. Anyways, guys, I think that's basically the motive behind a lot of people that ghost people. When you're not interested and you don't know how to tell the person that you're not interested anymore and you're trying to leave the whatever situation it is. So from that end, I kind of understand. I kind of understood where I was coming from. I was really pissed, obviously, but I just feel bad that I actually beat myself up for it. And I think that's what happens to a lot of girls. And I honestly just think like taking the example of the situation, we always try to put ourselves in the other person's shoes, in the other person's position. We always try to see where they're coming from, but we never actually see like the effect that it has on us as people, on our emotions. You're gonna be left with the baggage to follow. You're gonna be left with the guilt, the what if, the if only, all of that kind of stuff. And nobody wants that extra baggage. So just advice, focus on school. Don't do something just for the sake of doing it. But all I'm trying to say is, do not ignore the red flags, do not ignore the warning signs, do not ignore the advice from the people around you, and don't play yourself. And just generally, if you're not going into something seriously, that already implies that it's not going to last. If you're just doing something because you just want to do something, it obviously means that you're not going to put your whole heart in and you're just going to waste someone's time. Also, don't guilt trip yourself if you have had a ghost in your life or have been ghosted. Do not guilt trip yourself. I've just realized that people that ghost other people have no remorse for people's feelings. They don't care about your time. They don't care about how you feel. They have their own situations or issues that they're dealing with, and they're having a toxic way of manifesting those things. This can have a really negative effect on you as a person because it changes your outlook on guys in general. It changes your experience. It gives you trust issues. Just generally, it just messes you up. If you want to get into a relationship, make sure it's for the right reason. Make sure that it's according to your standards. Make sure that you actually want to do this intentionally with your whole heart. Make sure you're not wasting the other person's time and consider their feelings. And I'm sure if you respect the other person or care about them as much as you say you do in the relationship, then you will not ghost, period. So if they ghosted you, it means that they just will not pay. They just will not pay. So that is my advice. It was really dramatic in that time frame, but now looking back at it, I just laugh, honestly, how naive I was. But at the end of the day, these are just the experiences that we have that help us in knowing what to do, what not to do, what to look out for. Just generally as humans, we go through the absolute most just to become the people that we are. And these things really shape us, and these things really, they have positive and negative effects, but at the end of the day, we're growing, we're becoming better people, we become wiser with every experience. So I do not like to regret anything, because everything had an effect, bad or good, and everything made me wiser, because I learned something from these experiences that I didn't know before and that are going to be beneficial for me in the future. I've been talking for a hot minute. If you made it to the end of this video, you are the actual real MVP. And if you learned something from this video that you didn't know before, or if I helped in any way, please do let me know in the DMs. I would really appreciate it, because that's, at the end of the day, that's all I want to do. And yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below, subscribe, join the family, and I will see you guys in my next video.
Check it. Tripping, don't know what to say.